What was your experience at the time of the market?
It was very young, very nascent. The rules were unclear. Many regulators was ignoring it because it doesn't bring about systemic risk. They don't think it's going to last. Institutions just brush it away, being very, very skeptical of this space. Last year, we saw a sea change in terms of that attitude. Firstly, with the approval of ETF in the US, and then subsequently, many of the financial institutions that used to be skeptic, as they understand this space much better, they say, hey, this is going to be the future.
I want to talk about the recent MGX investment in Binance. This is an Abu Dhabi quasi-state technology company with a huge potential for spend. $2 billion, the first institutional investment that you have taken at Binance. Why?
Abu Dhabi and UAE is always at the forefront of thinking and development of the future world, right? So if you look at MGX, it's an AI data center investment, advanced technology investment powerhouse. So we're very glad that that's our first institutional, first strategic investor into Binance for minority stake in us. There are actually many firsts coming from that. That's the largest investment into the crypto industry, and it's the largest paid in stable coins today, right? So there are many firsts coming out from that, but it also shows that the future world is one that you're going to see convergence between traditional finance, blockchain, crypto, AI. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
You have benefited as an industry from the interest that Donald Trump has taken in crypto. How important is it to the global crypto market that the US gets on board and gets with the program?
Very important. US is the largest capital markets in the world, right? So they account for more than 50% of global capital markets. So when the largest capital markets say, I'm going to go long in terms of crypto, the rest of the governments and the rest of the capital markets cannot choose to ignore that. The second thing is really regulation. So US is going to give a lot of clarity into this space. But today, still 2/3 of global regulators are not regulating this space. So once that comes into play, those that have crypto regulations will feel pressure to see what the US has come up with, and so probably benchmark themselves to what the US has.
Looking ahead, what is your vision for the crypto industry over the next 5 years, and how will it impact my life and the life of my kids? And by the way, my kids are very little at the moment. They're a lot younger than yours are.
Your children will grow up in the AI and blockchain world. There's no doubt about that. For you, you experience a lot of things that are different, right? Given that financial institutions are now embracing this space, the fees that I think you have to pay is going to be reduced substantially because they know there's real competition out there. The settlement period is going to be much shorter. You're going to have much more choices in terms of your investments. You're going to see a lot more utility coming through in terms of use cases, right? So your life will change. Your kids' life will change dramatically. They will question you. Why are you buying all those traditional assets when you can be in crypto?
Right?
Yeah, how do you shop in the past? How do you live without smartphone in the past, right? So we are going to have very, very different conversation going forward.
If you've got this wrong, and the future for crypto isn't what you believe it is, how damaging would that be?
We are very used to skeptics. So for every time people say Bitcoin and crypto are dead, and you put some money in there, I can assure you, you're a very happy person now.
I know, I should have known you back in 2010. I should have got to know you in 2017. I should have talked to you in 2024 before the fallout in the markets, but you're right. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.